Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, are two great kings, the gods that the King James Bible speaks of, which again, the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who the world of ignorance calls Christ, true name is Yahweh Shai. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Salakia, Elder Tahar, and on down there rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short and transit lesson on how long the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I don't want to name the video the sword of Esau or the sword of Edom, or whichever title Yahweh Shai sees fit. Or this is one of the swords of Edom. All right, or again, whichever title Yahweh Shai sees fit, I'll use. But Lord wills, brothers, you can see on the screen, I have this article here that comes from RT News, and it was put up September 19th. Today is I think September 22nd, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, deemed that through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai by Elder Tahar, which is a very fitting title because obviously we're inching closer and closer day by day to the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. But it says, the small hat strike Lebanon after pager attack as it happened. All right, so I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there are aware of the situation that happened in the Middle East. I forget if it was at the top of this week or the end of last week with those pagers. I'm pretty sure brothers have seen the videos with the over there in the Middle East with the people that had the pagers or whatever, and phones and other stuff like that, and they were blowing up on them, and they had the people over there in such fear, in Lebanon or whatever, in such fear that they were turning off their laptops, they were turning off their phones, you know, that they were just blowing up. All right, now the small hats haven't taken saying they're responsible for it, but that's why I didn't do a video on it, because we're pretty, you know, we got to be pretty sure that the small hats in Babylon and, you know, the beasts, different nations and the beasts like the UK and all that in Germany are responsible for this. But, you know, they haven't come out and admitted it. So, but it's pretty safe to say that they're responsible for it. And that's why I didn't want to do a video on it when it first happened. But pretty much in this article right here, which was put up again a few days ago, which I missed, there's so much stuff going on. Pretty much they in a roundabout way, they're admitting that they did it, because they're speaking about phase 2. So what was phase 1? Phase 1 was those beepers or whatever blowing up. All right. So it says the IDF has launched a wave of airstrikes in which the small hats officials call a new phase of the war. So it says the small hat defense forces hammered southern Lebanon with airstrikes on Thursday afternoon. 2 days after thousands of Hezbollah pagers exploded and maiming hundreds, and apparently the small hat sabotage operation Hezbollah chief Assad, now I'm trying to pronounce his name, has pronounced the attack a declaration of war. So again, they haven't fully come out and said that they're responsible for it. I'm just keep reading. Thousands of pagers, a low tech and supposedly secure method of communications used by Hezbollah members simultaneously detonated across Lebanon on Tuesday. Yeah, so it was Tuesday, killing a dozen people and injuring 3,000 more. A second wave of explosions took place on Wednesday, right? Because again, the article still surprised me because I didn't read all of it yet. I just read certain parts of it, but it says a second round of explosions took place on Wednesday, this time affecting handheld radios. So again, I read an article the other day saying that people were turning off their laptops, turning off radios, and this is all old technology, beepers and radios. Nobody uses that shit anymore. So you got to think, if Esau can detonate stuff like that, imagine what he can do with this newer stuff. All right. For sure, he can blow up these phones, you know, iPhones and laptops and PlayStations and smart TVs. if he can do it with pagers and old ass radios, of course he can do it with these phones. All right, that have what's it called? Lithium. If I pronounced it wrong, which, you know, there's been videos showing with people with lithium batteries, lithium batteries, I struggle saying that word, just exploding. And all these phones and certain other technology have all those lithium batteries in them. All right. There's one video I saw the guy, I was watching the Dollar Vigilante, the guy Jeff Burswick, he did a video showing that a guy that had a battery that goes to a scooter or whatever. He had one of those, and that shit just blew up. He was in the elevator, and that shit just blew up on him. And it had them saying lithium batteries that are in these phones and other things, other forms of technology. And I'm pretty sure they're in pagers too, which the people are saying that's how they believe that's how it exploded on them, through them lithium batteries. Esau has a way where he can detonate those lithium batteries, which again are on all these phones, all these games, all these TVs. All right, I believe they're even in cars. I think they use lithium batteries, and lithium is put in these batteries in cars too, or certain parts of the cars, if I ain't mistaken. All right, so if he can detonate pagers and shit like that, imagine what he can do with these phones. All right, and that's all a part of Esau's sword, because it's just Esau's sword isn't just really Esau's sword is just technology. Really, when you think all his technology, but it is his technology. When you think of the sword, you think of guns and tanks and bombs and missiles and shit like that. It's not just that. It's stuff like this. All right, stuff like this with certain certain things, you know, certain ways that he can just blow shit up out of nowhere. Of course, he has biological warfare. He can spray the air, chemical warfare or whatever. Biological warfare, chemical warfare. All right, he can spray stuff in the air to kill people. He can kill people or hurt people. All right. So the sword isn't just, again, tanks, bombs, and machine guns. It's stuff like this too. And again, if he can do it with pages and stuff like that, and we know how people in Babylon, if you just go outside right now, all right? Go outside right now and walk around, all right? You'll see people with their phones to their face, just like I got mine, walking down the street, head all in their phones, all right, on their phones. What if Esau just press a button and just detonate all that shit, man? Had a good portion of people in Babylon to be dead if he did that, because the majority of people are on their phones 24 hours, 7 days a week. All right, people can't live without it. So again, man, this man's sword is next level, man. All right, he can just detonate shit like that. But I'm gonna read a little bit more, Salaki, for the rant there. But it says a second round of explosions took place on Wednesday, this time affecting handheld radios. As of Thursday, a total of 37 people have been killed, including at least 2 children, and according to the Lebanon's health ministers. Salaki. Okay, this is the part right here. I read. It says, while the small hats have not taken responsibility for the blast, American and the small hats and Lebanese sources have identified the small hats Mossad intelligence agency as the culprit. Immediately after the explosion, the small hat defense minister Yoav Gallant, so like if I pronounced it wrong. Well, no, I'm not Salaki, fuck that devil. But it says announced that a new phase of the small hats, almost year-long war was beginning. This one focused on Hezbollah rather than Hamas. All right, so again, they haven't taken full responsibility for it, but come on, man, it only makes sense that they're responsible. With their backing or help of Babylon and them different beast nations, them different NATO and EU nations, all right, has to be responsible for this. All right, so, but again, I just wanted to do this lesson to show, man, this devil sword is next level, man. All right, and the scriptures tell us that this man is going to come down with great wrath, man. All right, again, he can blow up pagers and radios just out of nowhere, just dead them out of nowhere. All right, these smartphones, all right. so on and so forth. These PlayStations, TVs, laptops. Imagine what you can do with that. All right. Which again is all a part of the sword. It's technology, which is his sword. All right. It's like it, brothers. Yeah, what did I click? Did I click 26 or 25? Oh, I clicked 26. Slock it, brothers. It's Genesis chapter 27. It's like in Genesis chapter 27. And let's see where to start. Let's start. I'll read 34. This Genesis chapter 27, verse 34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried. It's like I meant 32. Salaki, brothers. Genesis chapter 27, verse 32. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled exceedingly, and said, Who art thou? And he has and where is he that have taken venison and brought it to me, Salakia, and I have eaten all before thou camest, and I bless him, yea, and he should be blessed, which was our forefather Jacob, all right, which we're going to receive the blessings, the kingdom of heaven, all right, which Esau was supposed to receive, when he wasn't supposed to receive it, but just according to our custom, the firstborn is supposed to get it, but the Lord already set it up in the spirit that we were going to get the blessing, all right. Verse 34, and Esau heard the words of his father, and he cried and with a great exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety and have taken thy blessing. And he said, Is not his name rightfully Jacob? It's not rightfully his name Jacob. For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took my birthright, which he lied about that. He gave us the birthright. And behold, now he have taken my blessing. And he said, Hast thou received a blessing for me? Have thou reserved a blessing for me? Verse 37, and Isaac answered his father, and Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him Lord and all his brethren, and have given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. Oh, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou hast the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. So the Lord said that the Lord gave Esau the blessing of the sword. All right, which is his technology really. Bombs, tanks, machine guns, all right, but all that stuff basically is technology. Then of course he's got biological warfare, chemical warfare, and he has frequency warfare, because he can do things by way of frequencies and jack people up as well. So all that stuff is a part of his sword, all right. Even the situation that's going on in the Middle East with people's pagers and laptops pagers and radios just detonating on them, just blowing up on them. All right, and that shit is devastating. Again, I'm pretty sure brothers, have seen some of those photos or some of those videos. You got people with people's guts hanging out, people's face blown off. All right, limbs blown off. All right, something serious, man. And again, like Revelation 12:12, the devil should come down upon you having great wrath, because you know what they have but a short time. This devil is going to swing that sword, man. All right, he's going to swing that sword. You better believe, if he's using it over there, he'll use it over here. Why wouldn't he? It only makes sense. It only makes sense that he would use it here as well. It only makes sense, because it's the perfect way to get people. All right. He knows people are on their phones 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or whatever. People sleep with their phone next to them. People have the earbud things in their ear. He probably can, I'm pretty sure he can blow them shits up too. All right, people sleep with those things, earbuds in their ear. People walk around with them in your ear 24 hours a day, 7 days. We see him at work. Esau can just blow people the fuck up. Just blow people the fuck up out of nowhere. She's doing it in the Middle East. All right? So why wouldn't he do it here? If he has that technology, because he's going to swing that sword, man. He's going to swing that sword to the max. All right? He's going to pull out all the stops, man. All right? So with that, you know, I just wanted to speak on that. Really, it's like a rant, really. Just reading a little bit of the article and kind of like a rant. But yeah, I've been, you know, meditating that on that all week. All right, about that, because it shows the level of his sword, man. All right, but we ain't got nothing to worry about, because we got Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, Barakas out, the brothers out, I was pushing, and myself with that number, the elect. We got Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. So at the end of the day, do what you gonna do, devil. But it just shows, man, this man's shit is next level, man. And Jake gotta be ready, man. All right, Jake gotta be ready, man. The Lord is warned over and over and over again. But only the elect will take heed, and the 2/3 will die, because they aren't taking heed. All right? But we've been telling you, starting with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the brothers breaking on down, this man was coming, man. And when he comes, he's going to swing that sword, and he ain't going to stop. He got shit like that. He got these Terminator robot dogs. He got Terminator bots. Man, got all type of shit, man. Ready to go. All right? Ready to go to slaughter. All right. So get the word, get up under the umbrella of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah while it's still time. But that's the only way you're gonna survive this. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, a Native and Seminole Indian, all right, better come up under the umbrella of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Because once that destruction comes, and you ain't on the right hand side. If you ain't on the right hand side, if you on that left hand side, which the right hand side is the side of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. If you ain't on that side, you doomed, man. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth.